Yeah, it's great. You know, it's great for the family. You know, you're out there doing all the hard work and whatever you do. Finals day, everyone gets dressed up, comes down, and you get to share it with them, which is fantastic. You know, like you said, you know, great for YouTube, and everyone's got selfies and phones these days. So a lot of pictures, a lot of videos, and stuff for the kids to look back in years and go, look at me when I was 6 and 7. Crawling around the snooker table, and there'll be mothers by then.
I know.
Showing their kids
beautiful
stuff about their granddad, you know. So it's all good stuff, you know.
Yeah, it's just lovely to see, isn't it? And you know, I think the fact that we're here in Belfast, we talk about the children and these moments, and of course it was Alex Higgins, the late great Alex Higgins, who this trophy, by the way, a well-deserved, named after Alex and Ronnie and Jimmy. You both knew Alex, and this moment synonymous with snooker, Alex Higgins and his baby, of course.
Yeah, I think when Higgins won the World Championships in '82, he was the first sportsman to bring a baby out onto the stage, and all the golfers do it now, everyone's doing it. It's a nice occasion, you know, all the guys, all this hard work they do, and then they travel around the world on their own, and it's nice to be, especially in your own backyard, to win a tournament and share it with your family and friends. It's an amazing feeling for him.
Well, he enjoyed an emotional win on home soil, capturing it last year, and he's managed to do it again. It's a tough thing to do, certainly in this tournament, best of 7, to come back and defend the crown. It's quite an achievement, isn't it, Ronnie?
Yeah, it's hard. You know, 7 matches is a lot to do. Back-to-back tournaments. He's got to do it again next year, go for 21 matches.
He'll be absolutely... with that, firstly, big mission for him to come back and keep it in Belfast once again. They can see what he's going to do with it tonight, Jimmy.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to have a cufflink later at his club, so why not? He deserves it. What I have noticed about him since the British Open is that we all knew how good he was at scoring, but he seems to be a lot more calmer. You know, he didn't panic at all today. He was 4-1 down. You know, absolutely struggling, couldn't sort of do anything. Kept it together, managed to get out 4 each, and I think, personally, I think when we comes in the studio, we'll ask him. He definitely won that match this afternoon, like he said in that interview there, because from 4-2, 4-3, he was still struggling, managed to get 4 each, and then kicked on tonight and played like he's been playing all week.
The selfies, these fans, they've been brilliant this weekend, and this city, well, loves its sport, but loves its snooker, Ronnie.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, big into their sport. You know, great fans. You know, love their own, like Alex Higgins, Jules Best, and obviously Mark doing the business from this week. So yeah, they're buzzing. You know, they've supported all the players well, though. You know, they really do love their sport here in Northern Ireland. You know. Yeah.
Brilliant buzz, absolutely fabulous stuff. Congratulations to Mark Allen. A little collection, little souvenir. The girls will be bringing the confetti back with them, and I'm sure it'll be scattered all over the house tomorrow morning. But right now we will be looking forward to... there's Mark Allen, Jordan Brown. He'll be in the club tonight, Jimmy, with the party celebration, of course, winning the Welsh Open himself, a breakthrough success last year. Great pals, great guy, Jordan.
Yeah, they're good pals. They practice together and they travel together, so it's nice that he turned up to support his mate. You know, that's a great thing to see, and it's good that he has his pal here.
I'll say Mark Allen's going to come up here. It looks like they can't get him out of the arena. But he has been fantastic tonight. Can I just also just look at these final moments and just how much it meant to him, Ronnie? Fist pump, he's walking away. He knew he had the match won going into that last frame, surely.
Yeah, I think so. You know, felt confident, but that's sort of like a whole week's hard work, you know, and you get to the end of it and it's like a massive relief. So it's nice to sometimes just, you know, shake it out. You know, fist is, you know, a little bit of a fist pump. You know, it's been a tough week. You know, he's earned every penny of that this week. You know, he's had to grind it out, some tough matches, and you know, especially after losing the last final. If he'd have lost this final, he's, you know, started to chip away a little bit, but he's put that to bed now. You know, it's sort of like, doesn't really matter, that loss, you know, in the last tournament.
No, doesn't matter now at all. Obviously, he's going to be on some good points for the season, but also a place in the Champion of Champions as well, Jimmy.
Yeah, and you know, it has to be said, he is the man in form. He's like the last ranking tournament was only, I don't know, 2 weeks ago he got to the final of that one, and then to come here and to regain this tournament, you know, in this format of best of 7, you've got to be bang on it from shot 1 and stay focused. Okay, it was a chance with Andy Lee. He looked like going out there. He was 3-2 down and in trouble, but managed to pull through. And sometimes that's how you win tournaments. You have 1 or 2 rounds where you struggle. All of a sudden you hit form, get through, and then all of a sudden you play good stuff. But he is consistently playing well at the moment, all the time.
Magnificent arena and another magical moment for Mark Allen. What about Zhou Yuelong? I think a lot of people in snooker would have been hoping that he could have been able to do it today, to break through, to win a ranking title for the first time. I'm sure he would absolutely have loved to have picked up this trophy, Ronnie. It's just a shame it didn't really happen for him after winning those frames.
Yeah, well, you know, he started off all right, 4-1, and, you know, looked like he was the stronger player, and then just, for whatever reason, it never, you know, it just kind of stalled a bit, you know, so... Yeah.
Yeah, I think that shot will be replayed a few times. I think we come back here next year.
They'll probably video that tonight somewhere. That might end up with Sam Booker in it or something later. Well, why not? You know, it's up to him what he does to celebrate. But, you know, going back to Zhou Yuelong, he played really well today, and I think where he missed his opportunity, I think it affected him, but that's only through experience. Here's the champ.
Here is the champion of Belfast, and once again the champion here in Northern Ireland. Congratulations, Mark. You've done it again. You're going to be keeping the Alex Higgins trophy in Belfast. Wow, just you've only had a few minutes just to join us. We thought you'd never get you out of the arena there, to be honest. Just how great do you feel?
Yeah, there's a buzz. I didn't have my best stuff at all today, but I won it in the first session because I should have been 6-2 down at the very best. He let me off the hook. He played better snooker than me earlier. His safety was much better than mine, but tonight I found a bit of form. I was just so positive going into tonight because I knew that I couldn't play any worse than 4-all from this afternoon, and I stepped it up a gear tonight, scored a bit better, and obviously had a bit of luck as well. I had 1 or 2 flukes, so yeah, I'm happy, very happy.
I've got to show you this because we've seen 2 sides to you tonight, right? One of them is the old Zen Mark Allen sitting out there on the chair, closing your eyes. I've not really seen this side to you, Mark. You seem like you're so focused. You're just sitting there. We don't have the shots actually, but you were just closing your eyes. I mean, you look so relaxed, so on it, so in the zone. Is that something you've been working on? I
was just trying to stay in the moment and just think of good moments in my snooker career and just keep them positive thoughts. Yeah, I was just constantly thinking of clearances that I've made at important times in matches, potting winning balls in tournaments, just trying to stay as positive as I possibly can.
So you're drawing on the good memories then?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Just trying to not watch him too much, just think about the positive things.
We see you practicing in the interval today when you was 3-1 down. You started practicing a bit of safety and a bit of long play. Was your technique, did you feel your technique, or you wasn't online? What?
I just felt like I wasn't online.
Right.
Because there was a number of shots I felt like I cued okay, but they just weren't going where I wanted.
Yeah.
I was hitting my safeties very thick on both sides. Yeah, I just wasn't finding the line at all, so just done quite a lot of them at the interval at 3-1, and I sort of didn't play much better after that. No, the 4-all, but I found a few edges and my safety improved, and I made it harder for him.
You put him under a bit of pressure towards like frame 7 and 8 with the safety, and I think that got you in a bit more.
Definitely. Time. Obviously, he missed 1 red at 4-3 as well when he should have probably pushed on and won 5-3, but I think he was feeling it at that stage. Obviously, he's never won before, and that was in my mind to keep him working hard. And then tonight was the same. Just start well, put him under it. And then obviously I won, was it 8 frames in a row, so obviously doing things right.
Good stuff.
What about the final moments, a little fist pump of the air, and another magical moment here in Belfast and with your family and your fiancée?
Yeah, to be honest, that was more relief than anything, because obviously at 8-4 up, you need to fall apart not to win, really. So it's just relief to get over the line. I wasn't getting ahead of myself by putting the black. I knew he would still come back to the table for the next shot, so... Yeah, good moments, because I didn't really get to enjoy last year. I obviously potted the last few balls and I was a bundle of nerves getting over the line. Or at least there I could clear up, make a century and actually enjoy the buzz of the crowd.
What'd you say to Zhou?
I just said to him, I said, don't worry about today. I said, you're going to win a lot of these. I said, you're too good not to.
Good man.
And I said the fiancé, and obviously you're going to have a bit of a party tonight looking at these shots, though, a lot of you in the club. Going to be a party on in Belfast?
Yeah, I wonder how many Jaeger bombs you can fit in this. We'll give it a go. Yeah, that'll be me later. So, yeah, look, you have to enjoy these moments. No, it doesn't come that often. No, this guy to my right makes it look a bit easier than what it is, but I'm going to enjoy myself tonight, yeah.
Gorgeous shot of your daughter, Hailey, and obviously I mentioned Aideen, obviously big support to your fiancé. These are memories, Mark, that are just so special. You'll have these for years. Maybe next year they'll be a little bit bigger, but they're just going to be in your mind forever.
Yeah, that's what we play for. I think that's one of the things we chatted about making memories. No, that's special moments. No, win or lose tonight, it would have been special just to have my family there. Obviously, you've seen the main protagonist, but to have my mum and dad in the background as well. Yeah, it's very special for me.
How much have they enjoyed this week, your parents?
I think they're a bundle of nerves every time I play. I don't think they've ever get used to it. My dad in particular, because he lives and breathes for my snooker. He's just always been there since I started playing when I was 12. He used to run me to every tournament. No, just he sacrificed everything. Just they sold their house to fund my career at the start. And yeah, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for my mum and dad.
You've managed to defend the title. Can I ask you, how different do you feel you are as a person and as a player sitting here now than you were 12 months ago?
It's strange because last year, even when I won, I didn't really know what was around the corner with other things that were going on. Didn't feel like I got to enjoy it as much as I should have. Obviously, 2 days later, I had to pull out of the Champion of Champions. I won't have to do that this year. Things are going much better off the table. I'm just happier in myself. And when I'm happier in myself, it feeds into my snooker. And you can't help but see it. I'm just an infectious person. I want to be happy around all the snooker tournaments, and I'm being happy off the table too, which is more important.
And it's about, your life is aligned, your snooker is aligned. I think you're going to be very, very dangerous this season. How did you put the disappointment of losing in the British Open final behind you to come in as strong as you did this week?
It was strange. I chatted to my guy Paul the very next morning while everything was fresh, talked about what sort of thoughts I had in my head throughout the day, and I knew what not to do today. I wasn't really worried about losing that British Open final. Disappointing on the night. But I played great stuff throughout the week, and that's the positive I took away from it, and that's the positive I took into this week.
OK. Wonderful stuff. How dangerous is this man going to be for the rest of the season, fellas?
Well, he's always dangerous. We always knew that he could score and make the game look very simple when he's in the balls, but I think he's added the safety to it and the calmness, and he takes a lot more time, and he always fancies himself beating everybody, which you have to think you're the best in the world. And of course, he'll be very dangerous going forward. You
mentioned Neil Robertson has been the most consistent player, one of the best players in the world. Is this guy beside you, is he going to be one that players will fear most now throughout the season?
I don't think everyone's ever questioned Mark's talent, ability, when he gets it right. I've always said, he's a world champion. Should win the world title with his game, his temperament. So, the way he's playing at the moment, the consistency levels, I'm sure he feels he's in a good place. All you can be doing is going in the right direction.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? As long as you're going in the right direction, things can happen.
I feel like if I can get more consistent, like you've mentioned there about Neil, but yeah, I'm a long way off being as consistent as he's been. You need to do it for a number of years, year on year, and that's what I want to do. I don't want to be one of these flash in the pans that win one tournament a year. I want to win multiple.
I hope you have a great time tonight. And the dream is to come back and do it all again, I'm sure, because, Northern Ireland, we talk about sport and all of the legends punching above their weight. For you, you're a real hero now. You must feel that. We talk about Taylor and obviously Higgins. You're there. Do you feel that now that you've won it again?
I don't want to put myself in that category. I don't feel like I deserve to be right now until I win a world title. If I win a world title, I'll feel like I'm the best of the lot, but I'm not there yet. And just to mention on the Northern Ireland sports people, I know that Josh Rock just won his first darts professional tournament today, and Ronan McCarthy just won the World Championships in the pool, and Rory McIlroy is leading the golf, so we do all right.
And Paddy, Irish light heavyweight boxer, who won the World Championships in Germany.
Superb,
another world champion.
We just punch above our weight. Yeah.
You got enough, do you think?
I think that's enough. I think we do all right in this country, yeah.
Well, we'll see how many of those drinks you said you're going to fit in that glass. We'll be looking for some photographic evidence we'll be putting on our socials soon. But for now, congratulations to Mark Allen.
Hi, I'm Ronnie O'Sullivan and welcome to Eurosport Snooker on YouTube. Click here to subscribe to Eurosport Snooker.